Do you wish you could stop your excessive facial sweating? Let me ask you, does it seem like your face is sweating even when you're sitting down, doing nothing? Do you sometimes just wake up in the middle of the night and find your pillow is just drenched in your excessive facial sweat? It's gross. I know. And it can be an embarrassing situation. And a lot of people who experience excessive facial sweating, the fact is they're too embarrassed to go out in public a lot of times. It can really create social anxiety. And, I speak with a lot of different hyperhidrosis sufferers, and one thing I always hear from girls is that it can be impossible to keep makeup from running down their faces due to the excessive sweating. Well, listen, you'll be glad to know there really is a way to stop excessive facial sweating. And, the condition, by the way, is known as hyperhidrosis. To be more exact, facial sweating is called cranial hyperhidrosis, and it's a problem that can be caused by a number of factors. Some of the secondary factors are poor dieting and medication. The primary factor is usually just a genetic disposition, though, and it can really make you feel self-conscious. Some people, may experience facial sweating due to stress or depression or anxiety, um, and it becomes sort of like a cyclical problem. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy because you have the excessive facial sweating. It makes you anxious, it makes you self-conscious, and you sweat even more from your face as a result. Well, I have 7 natural treatments that are going to help you out a lot today. Let's start with the most basic one, modifying your diet. You want to make sure you're drinking a lot of water and eating foods that are believed to reduce sweating. So eat foods high in vitamins and fiber, fruits, vegetables, whole grains. Olive oil is really great because it just helps the whole body run a lot better. You want to reduce the amount of salt you eat every day. You consume any more than 4 grams of salt, you're looking at trouble. Um, you should avoid eating spicy foods and fattening foods, obviously. Weight gain can definitely cause excessive sweating, so keep a healthy diet, keep your metabolism running like a well oiled machine, and it may help you out a little bit. Number 2, make sure your face is hydrated. Take care of your skin. Wash it 3 or 4 times a day with clean water, and an antibacterial soap or cleanser is going to help you out. Now, your face may dry out a little bit from an antibacterial soap, so use your judgment and figure out, um, what amount is good for you. Make sure the soap or cleanser you're using contains no oil, and make sure it's gentle when washing your face. And pat it dry with a clean towel. Don't rub, just pat it dry. One thing that I used to do when I was first testing this out is I would use an antibacterial soap on my face for a little while, and when my skin would get really dry, I would use a soap like Dove or something like that with a moisturizer. Maybe like at the end of the day or like halfway through the day or whatever, and it helped out a little bit. If you have long hair, this is just simple advice: keep it pulled back from your face for a little while. Wearing a headband uh, wearing a headband can help a little bit. And hair causes sweating. It also contains chemicals from your shampoo and hairspray, and that can just kind of aggravate the problem. Use an oil-free moisturizer or lotion that contains aloe vera. Aloe vera has fresh cooling effect. It's going to help reduce sweating in warm temperatures. However, hyperhidrosis is usually caused by other things, so don't expect for this to just get rid of it. And using the moisturizer, it's actually going to help keep the sweating to a minimum. If your skin is really irritated, that in itself can actually cause more sweating. So listen, so far I've named 4 remedies, and I want you to know, I know these are kind of basic, but you should know they have a cumulative effect, kind of a stacking effect. So do them all, and you can do them all at the same time. If you're a guy, you know what works really well? Carrying around a handkerchief, but not just a handkerchief. What you want to do is you want to buy a deodorant like Odoban, which is a spray-on deodorant that you can actually use on your face. And you want to spray the handkerchief with Odoban. And when you feel the facial sweating coming on, you can pat yourself with a handkerchief, and that's going to activate the Odoban deodorant in the handkerchief and apply it to your skin. And this is going to work really well. It's pretty convenient, actually. And yeah, it'll give you just a nice quick fix for facial sweating. For girls, you can try this. You can also try, they have packages of oil blotting sheets that may help you out a little bit. One thing that works really well is witch hazel. Try applying some witch hazel on your face with a cotton ball. They also sell witch hazel in pads. I like Thayer's, the one that's shown here. It's a really excellent way to control facial sweat. And witch hazel is actually designed to prevent inflammation. So it's not going to cause irritation, which is really good. So if this works for you and does decrease your sweat, you're going to find it to be a really great remedy because it's so gentle. Sometimes hyperhidrosis is caused by anxiety or stress, and you may be able to stop facial sweating by just learning how to stay more calm and relaxed. And this starts with basic anxiety fighting tactics. Learn breathing exercises, spend a few minutes every day meditating. Um, Learn how to calm yourself down, because when you get excited, you're going to sweat more. And this is really just the beginning. You can end your facial sweating right now at my site. I have 12 really great stop sweating strategies, more advanced stuff that takes advantage of clinical strength deodorants with aluminum chloride, and I talk about other stop sweating remedies like iontophoresis, sage tea solutions, baking soda and water solutions, saltwater soak solutions, the use of geranium and cypress oil, and just a whole bunch of other really cool stuff. So if you need help with your excessive sweating, check out the site right now. There's a free video on there called Sweat Free Tactics. It's 45 minutes long. It's totally free. Check it out right now, www.prevent-sweating.com. Take care. Bye.